snowy or somewhat snowy wet day up here in Boonville, Missouri. Population of like 8,400 at this pilot, as you can see. It's very early. It's almost 1,300 on the 10th. Fuel is $5.15 with credit, $5.09 with cash. So pretty expensive. But I just got done getting unloaded and came over here and just give you a little update on where I've been. Truck's been down, and it was down about a little over 2 weeks. Cost me a little bit of money. Of course, it cost me a little bit of money, and all this fuel stuff is happening right now. So it's a perfect time to come back out and try to make some money. But well, we'll get through it. Just got a few things done to the truck. I got a new starter put on it. I got a new air dryer put on it. Alternator. I was having a problem in this truck where the previous owner had it, and he had a one of those, shut off. You turn the power off to the truck. A lot of new trucks have those. You can just do it, and probably older trucks have them too. That if they just had the option, But this truck, the person, whoever spec'd this truck out when they first bought it, never installed that. But anyway, the guy that I bought it off of put this shut off in here, and he was having a problem because he would, and everyone knows, if you leave one of these trucks, off, you go on a vacation 4 or 5 days, you might come back to a truck that's not going to start. But my truck was so bad that if you would be let's just say you were working on the truck, I had to change an air dryer on the side of the road down in Dallas, and I worked on that thing and had to take like 5 Uber trips and spend $100-something on Uber rides and to get all my stuff, because you know how it goes, you never have everything on hand no matter what you do. Some of y'all might, but I try to, but I don't. Anyway, and so when I got done, got the air dryer put back on, everything done, it was later, and my truck wouldn't start. Just because the light on the door was open. So it was very stressful when you would kill the truck. And so when I got a new starter put on it, that helped a lot, because it's a brand new starter, and the starter that was on there had been the same one since it was new, and this is a 2013. So put the starter on, and it would start a lot easier, but I still was leery. So when I was having all this work done, I had a clutch fan put in, and transmission, not transmission, I had a clutch, a bell housing, and when he was putting the fan clutch in, the mechanic had left the truck on all night. Not running, but just, he didn't kill the power switch, because that was always the deal. We kill the power switch because if you get back, it won't start. That's what it was. It was set, 15 hours and it wouldn't start. But anyway, and he goes and he's reaching in there to, do the belts or whatever, and the alternator was hot. So with that being said, there was a short in the alternator that was drawing power when the truck, even when the when the truck was turned off, it was fine, but when you just set, it was drawing power. So ended up having to change that out too. But ever since they changed that out, man, perfect. I can let it set a couple days and just get in it, and it fires right up, even with it being cold. And that's a big deal. Before I had the starter on, I was having problems, like when you start it, it would just turn, to make that noise, and it wasn't catching, and you'd have to let it cycle through and do everything again. But I got it I got the starter and the alternator, man. It's like a brand new truck, and it's so nice going to a shipper and killing your truck and knowing that it's going to start. So got that fixed, and got a wheel seal done, and a third member sealed up, and some air leaks fixed. So we kind of touched bases on a lot of stuff that needed to be done to it. But yeah, it's like I said, it wasn't the best time to have to drop that much money into the truck, but it's done. And a lot of that stuff is like stuff you won't have to get done for a long time. You know, that other starter had been on there since 13, so damn near 10 years old. So for instance, I shouldn't have to put a starter on anytime soon. I shouldn't have to put an alternator on anytime soon. You know, you always say shouldn't because you just never know, but you know, the bell housing clutch, that shouldn't have to be touched in a while. So we're good to go. Getting a load tomorrow, hopefully that it comes through. Walmart load down to Texas, and going to try to start the week off pretty good next week, and just stay running in these real low rate times. Just gotta, you don't want to pull cheap freight, no one does, but you know, sometimes you gotta pull it, no, not like dirt cheap, but you gotta pull stuff that you normally wouldn't do just because. And it sucks that they you know, they kind of have you bent over a barrel on that, but you just got to do what you got to do. I'm going to try to do a little different. I'm going to do a lot of I'm going to try to do a lot of shorter stuff where I'm not spending much on fuel. You know, I think that's the best route for me. We'll see. I just have to play it by ear. But like I said, man, we are just out here and going to enjoy our downtime, and just start tomorrow up. Stay positive. Things will get better, and I'll get back to the regular videos. But just a little update. It's the owner-operator blues. Everyone knows. What's that saying? You gotta handle the lows if you want to chase the highs. Something like that. Because when you're up, it always feels good when you're up, but when you're down, you just never think you're gonna be up again, and it sucks. So, but we'll get through it, and I'll holler at you later with a regular video. Thanks.